Hosting for the holidays? Yeah, head cheese grater Mark Pitts-Tucker getting us ready for the holiday cheese board. One of my favorite things, I tell you what, my wife is from Wisconsin and we're really into the different types of cheeses. So what are your top things for creating that perfect holiday cheese board?
Well, a few simple tips that I'd suggest is really to think about who the cheese board is for and what their tastes are. Think about the audience and the occasion, whether you're going simple, a functional cheese board, or maybe a real showpiece. Color and quality is important. You want to populate it with great quality cheese. Don't be afraid to experiment sometimes and try something new. And balancing off the flavors with some of the accompaniments you've got is absolutely vital.
And that's quite a potpourri of cheese around you. So tell us more about what you got there.
Okay, well, we're spoilt for choice today and there's plenty here available. Firstly, I've got the Anything Goes platter, and that's got Cathedral City Mature on it. So that's a very smooth, mellow, versatile cheddar, very creamy to the taste. This has got some sourdough bread with it, some olives, some sliced pepperoni. So it sort of duplicates as being a part meal and part cheese board. And I've paired it with some great IPA beer here because I can tell from personal experience that the US produces some fantastic IPAs. Yeah. And then moving around, we've got a sort of elevated Friends cheese board. I've centered this one with Cathedral City Extra Mature. It's firm, deep, rich, but a beautifully balanced flavor, surrounded by some crackers, some nuts, some nibbles. And for this one, I'd pair with a full-bodied white wine, something like a lightly oaked Chardonnay. And then completing over on this side, here we've got Cathedral City Vintage. It's beautifully balanced, it's distinctive, it's intense, but lovely and rounded and creamy with a lovely crunchy after mouthfeel. And we've got some cured meats, some fruits, and some dark chocolate. And this one for a drink pairing, I've gone for a full-bodied red, a Pinot Noir, which always reminds me of one of my favorite films, Sideways, I must admit.
Okay, I'll be right over there. That's amazing. What a setup. And okay, so what is your favorite type of cheese and your go-to when you're entertaining?
Well, for me, I must admit, I've spent most of my time tasting cheddar cheese, and as a master cheese grader, I'm typically tasting in the region of 500 plus pieces of cheese every week. So for me, a day without cheese really is a hug without a squeeze. My go-to cheese is Cathedral City Vintage. It's made with 100% British milk. It's deep, rich, it's intense, it's beautifully rounded and really rugged in texture. So always for me, Cathedral City Vintage.
Very good. And it looks like you're ready to entertain some guests. So tell us, what's your typical setup?
Absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's, we're all good to go here, and I must admit, we're looking forward to entertaining again. It's been a long time.
Okay, very good. And where can we go for more cheese inspiration?
Well, there's lots of cheese information, and particularly about the wonderful Cathedral City cheese. Go to cathedralcitycheddar.com. You'll find all the information you need and more besides.
All right, thank you so much. And of course, for another look at this segment, head on to firstcoastliving.net.